Oh, yo, 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 yo. Merry Christmas is probably the first place to start. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a really good Christmas wherever you are in the world and that things are going well and you got presents and that everybody's healthy and you ate loads of food, drank loads of drank loads of drink and you're all good. That's the most important thing. My Christmas has been it's not really felt like Christmas at all, really, apart from going shopping with Ella to get. I should bring this mic over here. Apart from going shopping with Ella to get her a Christmas present. Let me just. That'll be really loud. I haven't really been in the spirit. I don't have any decorations up as such, and I think it's maybe because of the new job and the sort of 4 days on, 4 days off. It's very linear and very kind of I kind of look forward to the 4 days off and trying to get the most out of the 4 days when I get to it. But then I get to it and I'm tired, so I kind of want to have a day to sort of reflect and re-energize, and then I get out of sync again. And I kind of don't have the. I'm trying to work out why the determination falls away and why I get so apathetic about it. I seem to be in this kind of survival mode of, as long as I've got a roof over my head and some food, that's okay, that's enough kind of thing. And it's like if I was doing the stuff that I really want to do, which is create these videos, create the stuff that I'm really sort of obsessed about technology wise, then I could probably live off some of the money from YouTube. That's not to expect it, but I would love that kind of life. There's not much work for doing digital stuff around here. As I found out 3 or 4 years ago, that's why I left. And then I went to another city which had a hierarchy to it, and then went to another city or more like a town, that had a similar hierarchy to it. And that's not what places are like where I've been in the States. But I can't go to the States because my daughter's here. And that's just the way it is. So I guess I'm kind of in a really crazy swirl of a time of my life, and I guess some of it is diffusion, sort of diffusing one thing and another thing, and diverting my attention from one thing to another thing. And don't get me wrong, I think the work in the 4 hours on has been really useful for me. I think it's really been sort of character building in terms of just getting in there and getting grafting and throwing things about, and great for exercise. I really feel that part is true. That it's really good for sort of the exercise. Obviously, the money helps. But there's other things I want to do. There's 2015 is just on the horizon. It'll literally be here in a click. And yeah, there's a few things on the horizon that I would really like to do. I would like to get the kids Coder Dojo going. I would like to get a co-working sort of maker space all in one place. I'd like to get some movement going on getting a trailer and getting all that, and obviously that costs money, so that needs money to save, so I'm sort of working on that in some ways. But I kind of want to stretch myself. I really want to stretch myself to do the Udemy and the YouTube stuff, and I can do it. It's just I kind of got this perfectionist thing about how and when and what I record with, even to the point of the YouTube videos. I know I need to record them ahead of time. I've got like 12 hours where I set off for work, and yet I've had all day to make it, and I've just been sort of watching movies, and I know it's Christmas Day and I should be just sort of enjoying Christmas Day, but when you're going to work after it, it's kind of like so yeah, it's been a bit of an interesting one. I had a phone call from Ella this morning. That was nice. Bought her a little Nintendo 2DS, which is awesome, by the way. Could lose myself in that as well, playing Mario Kart 7. It's kind of cool. But no, I'm really 2015. I'm really kind of feeling that I need to do something that I love, and I was doing that over in Nottingham and Derby, but it just wasn't. I wasn't selling it right, and that's probably because I'm not a salesman, businessy kind of exploitative in terms of knowledge share selling. I'm just not a deal. I don't deal. I impart some knowledge and hope that people have the inclination to pay me for it, but they seem to just exploit artists, creative artists, or people who've got an idea centre to their brain. So I kind of have to do it a different way. And so the whole Udemy stuff from the last 8 years of what I've been doing, and how I managed to get involved with some of those video blogging projects and tell that story, that's important to me, and I want to do that. So I was just going through my little AppSeed book. I haven't drawn out my mobile stuff yet, but I was just looking in there about some of the ideas that I've had recently. I'm trying to get started on. There's 3 main areas that I want to get going, and that is stuff for the beehive farm, to get those guys up and running with their pods, selling their pods on the Airbnb. That's a straightforward thing. That's kind of admin more than anything, doing digital stuff in terms of their photos and their videos, and putting the pages up on Airbnb to advertise it, then promoting via social channels, the usual stuff. Second thing is this beehive co-working makerspace and Coder Dojo. I don't know how soon that could happen, maybe in a couple of months. Don't have regular income money for rent for that, but there's always the Kickstarter route, and there's always the putting the business plan together and then going together with the guy who's making the actual pods and having a chat with him. And then the third thing, which is kind of got to happen sometime in the next 6 months in 2015, is that Nissan have bought out their electric van. I spoke about this briefly in a video blog before this, and I'm really keen on that idea of getting rid of the Smart, having an electric van that's leased, that's part of the business, that I can use to go to the job, my current sort of temporary job, but then also use it to crash in if I need to in an emergency, or if I'm driving somewhere to an event, I can use the space in the back. I've got a whole bunch of ideas about laser cutting, an insulated kind of inner skin liner for the back of the electric van, so that you can kind of not damage because it's a leased van, I don't want to damage it by putting something in there permanent, but something that can be sort of stitched together with 3D or at least laser cut wood and then insulated on the inside. There's loads of laser cutting that I need to do for the van. I need to put a steady piece of wood under there because it keeps on falling down. These things just keep on bowing. They're a nightmare. I need to put some things over the windows, over that main window. Just little bits and pieces that from a 1985 caravan need sort of tweaking and doing. Each one of the spaces for food could do with dividers in it, stuff like that. I can measure that out and do that in wood really easily and sort of slot it all together. What else? So yeah, they're the main things. They're the main things. I would love to go to South by Southwest in March. I don't know how feasible that is, but those are the main things. I would love to set up a little business, change the smart car for an electric van that can do sort of 70-80 miles range. That'll be enough to get between co-working in Derby and this temporary job and picking up Ella and going to see friends. That'll be ideal. And maybe build up the business in terms of having, a sort of mobile coffee unit, which I'm not sure what that looks like, but yeah, ideas, things that I would like to do in 2015. I have a whole bunch of, this is going to be really loud, sorry, I'm not very good at getting all these things sorted out, which annoys me because I should have all this stuff sorted by now. I have a bunch of videos that I want to record, and I've got this list that's actually a bit too big. I think I need to shrink it down. I want to review the OnePlus One. I want to tell you about the Goodspeed, the electric bike. I've told you about the plan for 2015. The brick. I haven't really talked about the mobile router yet. Setting that up in here. There's 1GB.io, which is a website that I wanted to start. There's all these projects and ideas and things that I wanted to start that I get so far and then I don't lose interest, but my I don't know if it's a mind, mental, emotional state or whatever it is, but I just seem to lose momentum with it. And it is annoying, and I need to get on top of it because some of these things are really cool. High Street, we have a screen up in Derby. I need to get moving on that. I want to put one in here. I guess I've just got a lot on my plate, and I just need to work through them and tick these things off. Just hoping I can. Hope has snuck back into my vocabulary. I did remove it for a while. Yeah, I think there's a definite confidence issue that I need to fix. I'm not quite sure how to fix that yet, but 2015 has to be different. Ella's 8 in May. Crazy. I'm 42 in X amount of days, 20 days, something like that. Not getting any younger. So yeah, it feels very kind of humbling, I guess, to be in this space, in this place at this time. And Christmas was a bit odd. I don't really do Christmas commercialisation and stuff. It feels very inauthentic for a bunch of people to get together in a room when they don't even like each other. On the majority, I'm very, very jealous of those people who have fantastic families that all just get on and support each other. That must be amazing to get together after not seeing each other all year and catching up on stories of things where you've been, and that must be amazing. But I haven't got that life. And I guess in some ways, like anybody would, you kind of feel like you wish you had that life. But I do like the peace and quiet here. And this is what I have. And I guess I have determined what I wanted. So I can't be too bitter about it, really. I'm just frustrated with myself. I really wish I could just focus better. I need to do more. Getting old. Back to work we go. By the time you watch this, I'll be at work, because I'm going to schedule this. I do need to find a way to record YouTube videos and post them up as little intermediate ones in the week before I post the bigger ones. Talking about stats though, YouTube, it has picked up. Subscribers has picked up, and the money thing in terms of AdSense has picked up. But I mean, you'd have to have a seriously good production schedule and output and promotion, and to get it to really take off, I guess. Oh. I need to get out of this caravan. I think I've been in here far too long today. I need to go and wash some pots. Get myself all prepped for going back into the madness. No, it's good actually. Takes my mind off a lot of things. It's not the most Merry Christmas video, is it, really? Especially because Boxing Day tomorrow, everybody's going to be eating and drinking still more. But like I say, just very all over the place in terms of my thoughts from today. I wanted to get them down, get them out. Right, I will catch up with you soon.